The year is 2014. You just came out of the theaters watching The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and you think to yourself, man, I want a really cool figure of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man from this movie. One good option was the Marvel Legends one, but it was a bit inaccurate. That same year, the Mafex, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure came out. And man, was it almost perfect. Everyone wanted it. But because everyone started trying to get it, it soared in prices. It became really hard to get it. Lots of people didn't get the chance to get that figure, so they were just stuck with the Marvel Legends. But everyone wanted a good figure from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Sadly, it wouldn't be until almost 8 years later, 2 years after Spider-Man No Way Home came out, we got the Marvel Legends Andrew Garfield in a 3-pack, and it looked pretty good, but we still wanted more. And the single card it released that came with a good Andrew head just didn't feel like it was enough. SH Figuarts also showed off their Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, but it was a bit inaccurate with the head, and there was an embarrassing incident with its unreleased unmasked head for Andrew. But in 2024, when all hope seemed lost, we finally got a reveal from Mafex of
It has to be.
Peter! Peter!
Hey, Peter!
Peter!
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Peter Parker.
That's not possible.
I am Spider-Man.
Hello everybody, the one and only Steve Pool here, and today I have for you guys the Mafex 248, The Amazing Spider-Man from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Oh god, have we waited so long for this figure. I am so glad that he is finally in my hands, and after the entire waiting for a definitive version of Andrew Garfield Spider-Man ever since 2014, I gotta say, this figure was worth the wait, and it lives up to most of my expectations, and I am absolutely loving this figure. This guy's paint came out so clean. I will say there is like one or few little smudges on the webs, but I mean that's pretty much Mafex all the time. But it's really clean throughout. I found way less minor mistakes than the Toby figure, and yeah, I love that it has the nice vibrant red. It's a little bit metallic, just like the movie, and the blue is a nice dark blue. I love that so much, and you can see all the details in the figure, and I gotta say, it's pretty amazing.
Say that again?
On to the accessories. As you know, with most Mafex figures, they come with a nice Mafex stand and little pieces that come with it. As with all Mafex Spider-Man figures, he comes with 2 long web accessories that he can grab onto, 2 medium ones to shoot out of, and 2 shorter ones. And I'm not really a big fan of these. I prefer making my own bendy wire ones. But these are really good for just those good photography pictures you want to take with them out of frame. Especially the long ones, they always seem to work the best. He has 2 semi-relaxed hands, but these are really mostly for holding his unmasked, well, I guess mask. It slides in somewhat easily. There's like a little crevice here, and that's where it slides in a bit easier. And there you go, and it stays there pretty well. It's like it moves a little. Okay, now it doesn't move a little, but it stays in place very well, and I'm really happy they put this accessory. It's a really nice touch, especially when you have him with the Andrew head sculpt on. So I'm really glad they included this. He comes with these two, I would say these are grabbing hands, because I mean they do look very similar to the mask grabbing hands, relax hands, but they're slightly more curved. I don't know what he's supposed to be grabbing other than the mask, because the webs are way too thin to even go through these. So I guess this is just for if you have other accessories so he can hold on to. He comes with two sprawled out wall curling hands, and I really enjoy using these ones a lot. Again, I do wish they did some regular relaxed hands like some of the other figures, like the comic Spider-Man figure. He comes with two web shooting hands, and I was just trying to recreate that pose from that one poster from a while back. And these ones are really good. I like these. He comes with two web grabbing hands. There's a small hole underneath the thumb area. It's kind of hard to pick up here. You can see it right there. And you grab the really long webs here. Okay, got it in there. And there you go. You can have them web swinging or web pulling. I really like this one, especially because it's a really long web effect. So you can get it out of frame and it looks really good. He comes with a pair of punching hands, and I don't use these that much for Andrew. I'm usually used to him like having his poses with got that off, with his hands really sprawled out, because he's usually in poses like that. I'm not really used to him using his fist that often. That's more of a Toby thing, I'd say, but yeah, I really like having him with these hands when he's squaring up against his enemies. And just like his original 2014 version and many other Spider-Mans after that, he comes with another pair of hands and interchangeable feet with magnets, and it's really cool that I love it every time they include this, because you always want your Spider-Man in wall crawling poses, and it always makes it seamless, especially in pictures where you need it. Just to demonstrate. Okay, and here he is on my lamp, and this is really cool. I love it. They always include this. He sticks very well, and I feel like they've gotten really a lot better with the magnets. His and I think his feel like him and the new Toby, they do feel a bit stronger. Especially when I tried taking them off, like, okay, that actually wasn't that much resistance, but I swear these feel like a lot stronger. So I'm guessing that maybe they changed how the type of magnets they've been using, or I'm not sure, but it's a little detail to talk about. And he comes with a pair of pointy hands to, of course, recreate the iconic pointy meme. And last but not least, the best accessory of this entire thing, ladies and gentlemen, now look at that, Andrew Garfield. We haven't seen a new head sculpt like this since 2014. They did do an Andrew sculpt for the Marvel Legends, but you can tell by the hair and the little bit of a beard that it's supposed to be the No Way Home version. But this is our first young Andrew Garfield since 2014. And man, have we come a long way. I mean, comparing this one to that original one, it's crazy how far we've come through action figures. It's amazing. Look at that. God, that's so cool. Yeah, this is just, it's so worth the wait. Finally getting him in hand now. And I know the wait was insane just for this guy, because he was supposed to come out in July and he got pushed back all the way to September, so I guess it's better late than never. So there he is. Now let's take a closer look at his articulation. See, with the mask, he can move this far up, and he can move this far down. got a neck joint so he can tilt, and then he also has tilt in the head so he can really have a lot more range. Absolutely love that. And we can demonstrate it. There we go. There's the Andrew head on. Can move this far up, this far down, and he has great head tilt. His arms go this far up. Can do a 360. He has butterfly joints, but they're very odd. I don't know how to describe these, because they can go kind of down and outward as well, which is very interesting. So you can have a very wide looking Andrew. It's weird, but I think that's just to have better range for how much you can move the arms. Here's a bicep swivel here. Double jointed elbows. Hands move up and down. Can swivel, and if you rotate it on its side, you can have some side to side rotation. He can move back this far using the diaphragm and the joint at the waist, and a very good amount forward as well. Most of that articulation is really good due to this crotch piece, because it's a very rubbery type material, kind of like the Mafex Tobey Maguire that they just recently came out. His legs can move up this far, but you can shift it down and you can have even more range. It's really incredible. I mean, look how much they bend down. It's really good. Same goes for the hips. You can go this far out normally, and putting them down, they have a lot more range. They can swivel a little bit. Double jointed knees. Feet go up this much, this far down. He has a very good toe hinge, and he has really good ankle pivot. Starting off with size comparisons, here he is next to Tobey and Tom Holland, both from Mafex. Tobey from No Way Home, one of the newest ones that just came out before Andrew, and Mafex Far From Home Spider-Man. This is the first one they did. I did customize the spider there just until I found out later that they did a reissue, which was better, and it came with a Tom Holland head sculpt, which I wish I could have gotten, but here we are. There you go, and now you can see how Andrew and Tobey look together. Really amazing together, no pun intended. However, I do wish Andrew came with a smiling hand just like Tobey did, because I think it really would have added to the accessories, because Tobey got 3 alternate heads while Andrew only got 2. But yeah, I really love how these guys look together. I do think this figure is a bit outdated, because I do know Tom and Tobey are supposed to be around the same height, so I guess that's one inaccuracy there. And another size comparison, here he is with the CT Toys The Amazing Spider-Man, based off of the Mafex first Amazing Spider-Man that they did. I do know the CT Toys one is probably slightly smaller than that one, but nonetheless, these two look amazing together. I can't help it. I'm excited. This is just so cool to see in my collection now. You can really tell the difference between the two suits here, and I am really glad that for the second movie we got a more comic accurate suit. One more size comparison, here he is with the knockoff. I'm guessing this is one of the first knockoffs from the Mafex comic book Spider-Man, and I'm comparing these two because I don't know if you could tell, he does have silver webs and a bit darker blue paint. This originally was I did have the Marvel Legends 2014 The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but he broke a long time ago. Those butterfly joints were very, very easy to break, and during the No Way Home era, he kind of posed as my own Tasm figure. It feels like a really long journey that we've gotten to this point. You guys might remember him from my No Way Home stop motion video a few years ago. It's still my longest video. I was deep into that No Way Home level of hype, and yeah, just seeing where we are now, it's crazy. It's an insane road, and I still can't believe it took nearly 4 years after the movie for us to finally get a pretty much perfect Andrew Garfield Spidey, with of course a good alternate head. But yeah, this is amazing. I really don't know what else to say. This is just really cool. Here's another figure I wanted to show him with. Here is the Marvel Legends from the 3-pack No Way Home Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And of course the Marvel Legends is slightly taller. I did order these custom clothes for him just to have that one scene where he's sick.
How much?
You're that spider guy.
Spider-Man.
Huh?
Oh, Spider-Man.
I will say, I think I do prefer the head sculpt Marvel Legends made a bit more. I did do a switch, but it doesn't look that good. This is a much darker red and doesn't have as much detail on the red as this one. But yeah, I loved this figure for the longest time. I even did a toe mod to give him bendy toes. But yeah, this is definitely a big upgrade. I'll probably just pose him somewhere else and keep him as this look and have him as the definitive Andrew now. If you guys want to know how he looks like from that one scene with these clothes, here's this. And here he is, guys. And oh my god, he looks even better with this thing on than he does. It fits much more cozy, and it really highlights the details in his red and blue. It almost makes me want to keep him posed like this, but then this guy just looks awkward now because his proportions are a bit wonky, especially towards his torso area. But yeah, this looks even better. I'm very surprised how much better it looks. It's one of the funniest scenes in the movie, so I'm really glad I can recreate that scene now with this figure too. And there is another in the behind the scenes. There's this one picture right here of Andrew Garfield in some sweats, and I do have the Peter B. Parker Mafex figure, as you saw from my review from a while back. You guys can go check that out. I'm gonna see if I can switch those on, that way you guys can see how that looks on this figure. And here we go. And here's how that looks, and oh my god, it's like a perfect, let me move this guy out of the way. It's a perfect recreation of that one picture. This is amazing. I'm sorry, I can't stop saying anything other than amazing. It's the easiest word. It rolls off the tongue easier than spectacular or sensational, but man, yeah, this is so good. It is so cool seeing him like this. This might be my favorite Mafex of all time, just because of how much things I can do with him. Even without all the other extra accessories that I've had from other figures and third-party stuff. This is amazing. I mean, no, that's probably a lie. I love how many accessories come with the Peter B. Parker figure. And I'm pretty sure he will forever be my favorite just because you have so much to do with him. But this is a pretty close second. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how that looks, because I know a lot of people know how this look is from and everything. So, God, so cool. All in all, guys, this figure is a solid 9 out of 10. I am in love with this figure. It's pretty much, it pretty much got down all of my expectations for this figure. If not, it did succeed them, and I hope we get to see more of Andrew Garfield in the future. We might see him in Secret Wars or Avengers Doomsday, God willing, but I hope it's not like one of those, it's not like very cameo packed just like for the sake of it, for reactions. I do hope it is like part of the story and everything, like it fits into the story very smoothly. I'm happy that I can finally have a good Andrew Garfield Spider-Man with, like, you know, showing his face and everything. And I'm very excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day because we are getting a new suit. It is a little different than the final suit from No Way Home, and I do think it looks a little better in this new one. And I know Mafex is gonna drop one for that one, so I'm definitely just gonna wait until we get that figure to finally update my Far From Home Tom Holland. And yeah, I recommend you guys pick this guy up if you guys can. Because he does come from overseas, like Japan and everything. No matter what, based on what website you get it from. I got it from Plaza Japan, I believe. And when it was arriving, it cost. They gave me an extra fee of around $30, and that was mostly due to the tariffs implemented recently, which kind of sucks. Especially, I know those who have already paid for this figure. Some people have already gotten that same notice where they had to pay an extra $30 just for it to arrive. So I got it. So be careful with that. I don't know if it'll be more expensive getting it still from online sites or getting it from someone who already has it. I know a lot of people are going to be going for this figure because everyone went for the 2014 version, and for the longest time have been trying to get that version just because it was considered the best one for Andrew Garfield. And I know a lot of people are going to be picking this one up, so I'd say try to get it as soon as you can, because I am very positive he won't be on the market for that long. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. I have lots of more content coming soon. I wanted to upload this one before some other videos I have planned. Click the notification bell if you guys want to stay tuned for more videos, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!